What's up, everyone? This is Amin Jouahra, and welcome to our new episode. In this episode, I decided to change a little bit the format for a simple reason. So, in since I started Anecdote, we spoke about what stories we can share, and we spoke about people. We spoke about the, let's say, the change. We spoke about uh, different stories that went from my personal story and others. Then I thought about creating a series which are dedicated to places. Thanks God and thanks to my job, family, I had the opportunity to visit so much cities. Okay, cities that I would have never put in my bucket list or in my to-do list, but yeah, I went there, and this I feel like the places you visit can really create stories and anecdote which can shape a person. And I wanted to start with one city which is very special, one place very special, and I'll tell you why, because of the impact it had on me. For the first city, it's called Ouidah. I don't know how many people knows Ouidah. Ouidah is a city in Benin, a West African country. Okay, lovely country, by the way. I really encourage people who wants to know a little bit about the history to explore West Africa because it has a lot of things to offer. So Ouidah was famous for two things. The first thing, which is part of a sad history, but not that pleasant, is the slavery. It was one of the biggest ports to export to slaves, to deport slaves from the west of Africa to Caribbean, America, and Latin America. And the second thing is known for voodooism. Okay, voodoo. When I hear about voodoo, okay, two things come to my mind. The first thing is black magic. The second thing is all these dolls you get on Cartoon Network. It's like, voodoo, something will happen to you. But in reality, I was so surprised. Voodoo is a religion, okay? And in that religion, first, Ouidah is the capital of Voodoo pilgrimage. So a lot of uh, people come to Ouidah for doing a Voodoo pilgrimage. In the Voodoo, they, how can I say, cherish. Uh, there is the holy python. Okay, so we went to Ouidah. Okay, we drove from Togo to Benin. It was an amazing experience with lovely people, good friends and colleagues. And they said you have to stop by Ouidah because it has a lot of, uh, let's say, stories to say. And we went to a village downtown Ouidah, and we met a kind of I don't know if we call it a senior person of the village who was explaining us about voodooism and everything. And I don't know even if you say voodooism or voodoo religion. So he was explaining, and he told us the story about the pythons. And honestly speaking, I have a huge fear of pythons and spiders. Unbelievable. My knees will start shaking. It's like I lose it completely. In fact, there was one colleague with us. She said, "I'm not even willing to go out of the car. I don't want to see them and everything." So we went down with that senior person who really made us feel comfortable, told us the story behind the pythons, and then he said, "Let's visit the temple." And the temple was like a circular small construction, like a big hut. And you open the door, you have to remove your shoes, wash your hands, then you enter inside, and there are like 50 pythons moving. I said, it's impossible. So we stayed discussing. He was explaining the skin, because the python is very cold, doesn't have like warm blood. And he was explaining about the story. And honestly speaking, after 15 minutes, I felt comfortable. And I said, let me go inside. Then I went inside. I just told them, if you close the door, I'm going to have a heart attack. Okay. So I went inside. There were pythons from everywhere. Honestly, it was scary. When I was going back, he said, if you want to be purified, you have to put a python on your neck. So I put a python on my neck. It was so cold. Then I even gave a kiss to the python, clicked some pictures. And there was one colleague with me who was also comfortable doing that. And the next day, I was sharing this same story with like 50 resellers because we had an event where I was introducing myself and I put the picture and I said, I just been purified. And they were all laughing and we could connect because I have experienced something from their life, from their history. And it was something I wanted to share simply because in this city, which was completely unknown to me. Some of my friends mentioned that Ouidah was mentioned in Black Panther. Okay, honestly speaking, I've not noticed. I don't think I remember even the movie, watching it properly. But his experience really left something in my life for simple reason, something I could have not done an hour before I was able to do just because I felt confident with that person. When he was speaking, I felt like there is something authentic. And that is something I really wanted to share with you because a lot of time we have apprehensions about places, but when you go there with an open heart and open mind, your life might change. I'm not saying my life has changed, but I have less fear on pythons now, and I have something new learned, and I'm happy to share it with you. So tell me if you have visited some places or if you want me to speak about some places which you might want to discover or whatever. But I'll speak about a couple of places in the coming episodes. And I look forward to hear also your feedback and to hear also experience about some places you will have visited. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to keep following, subscribe, share as much as you can, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.